Hey, welcome back, you guys. I have another reading in me. Okay, I got strength to do another reading. Y'all, I'm gonna pull through it, okay? Because usually when I work and get off, I'm tired. But, honey, tomorrow I'm gonna cook when I get off. Usually, like on Saturdays, I'll get like my kids like a pizza or something, or if they want a burger or something. But usually, I cook on Sundays and on through the week. But they get lucky on Saturday night, y'all, because I love them so much. Okay, try to spoil the hell out of them, and that's just Some people be like, that's not good, but I love my kids so much. Okay, me and my kids have been down through it, and I feel like they deserve it, you know. And I'm just that type of person, and it's no BS. I mean, I give to my kids before I give to myself, honey. So that's just how it is, because God is good all the time, and He's been good to me and my babies. So hey, um, that's something I just I can't explain because it's so overwhelming, and it's such a beautiful feeling, y'all. I'm for real. When everybody turned their back on me, when everybody ran their mouth about me and didn't even know the truth, when everybody sat there and was against me, He told me the truth. He never lied to me. He never turned his back on me. And He's always been there. And I thank Him so much each and every day. Okay? So, y'all, I'm going to get into this. I'm asking God, my divine heavenly protectors, my angels of the white light, my ancestors, my spirit guides, please stand beside me as I'm delivering these messages, okay? Please protect my soul family, my love lights, my collective as I am delivering these messages, okay? I'm grateful. I show gratitude. Even when there is very little, we still are grateful. Amen, amen, and amen. All right. Yes, indeedy. And then, it's like when I start talking about it, I really I get in my feelings because it's true. When I had nobody and thought I had nobody, I really did. And that's why I tell y'all, you got what a friend. Okay? What a friend. And if you truly understand, you truly understand. He's given me everything that I've ever wanted and ever needed. Okay? It's beautiful. Okay? So, let's get into a reading. Let's see what we tap into. Let's see what messages are delivered to me to get to you, okay? So, let's see what's up. Let's see what's going on. Alright, what's going on? What's up? Ooh, Mend a Broken Heart Fairy. Healing from heartache. Just like I said, what a friend. You know, I feel you're at a place to where you've been through some things. We all have, okay? You've had people try to run you through the mud, the ringer, back through the field, through the mud, the ringer, down the hole, just muddy and murky your life up. But one thing's for sure, can't one person walk in your shoes? Even when people think, well, how I would have handled and how, no, baby, back up a minute. Hold on. See, pull your britches back up. Because, see, the thing about it is that you can't tell anyone how to handle anything because it's their life, it's their situation. Whether or not it's their lesson to learn or something that was cruel behavior that someone inflicted on another person to even understand, you can't. See, that's what's wrong with people. They always think that they have the answer when they need to fix the afflictions in their life. They need to fix the tears in their soul. And that's exactly what you did. You minded your business. Whoever I'm speaking to, and I'm touching and really feeling the energy of somebody that You don't get in people's business. You go on. Even when you're hurting, you still go on. Now, you strong, okay? You real strong. And when you're strong like that, people try to break you in every which way. And when you tell somebody about your pain, they try to inflict much more. Put more bruises and whelps on your soul that are already there, that have healed up. And they may still be open, but still, you held it down and you kept going. No matter how weak you felt, you kept going. Now, you can't tell me God don't love you. Okay? We have Sewer Mermaid. Your sensuality is beautiful. Strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. Now, for the desperate soul that they thought you were, they were just super envious of how you made it through. Because there's no way. That's like running at a fast pace with a broken leg. There's just no way. You know? And even though you felt you were alone, you knew there was a higher power there. You knew you were being watched over. You felt that presence. Okay? When no one was in the room with you. Nobody had your back. But you felt that presence. Okay? We have Storm Angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. Yeah. These are people that were trying to come up against you because they thought you had some type of psychological issue, should I say, or something's wrong. Because that's just not right. You believe in that? So I feel like you were coming up against a bunch of people here that did not believe in the realm of only seeing is believing. They can't touch it. So it wasn't real to them. You understand? If they could touch it, oh, it's so real. Okay? But dried flower fairy here, sweet memories. These are individuals that tried to. I feel like some of you guys have been going through this since you were a child, okay? They tried to make you feel as though, you know how they're like, oh, fairies are fairy tales. These are fairy tales. And let me tell you, some of the things that you've been through, you've discussed with people, and they put you in the class of, you're not all there. Believe me, I've been there, honey. I know. Sometimes you can't discuss these things with other people. Sometimes when children are little, they say they have imaginary friends. But these are just mere spirits that are there protecting them. Okay? Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad. It depends on the temperament of the situation. All right? But I feel like these are people that always try to say that you believe in something that nobody else can see. So that makes them what? Not right? Psychologically? Schizophrenic? Perhaps? No, I think not. Okay? We have clock time, pressure, in a rush, and that's in reverse. Everyone changes at their own pace in life. When you are called for duty, let's just say that. When God wants you to step up to the plate, you have went through all this doubt, all these people talking about you, all these people just bearing down on your soul to the point to where it's like they wanted to break it. They didn't know. So there's no hurry. Okay? There was no hurry for you to truly learn the things that you needed, the lessons that you needed to learn. It's like passing to different levels. And I feel as though you're at that point in your life to where you're at that level. And basically, the people that were taking you for granted and not believing you, I feel like they're having experiences of their own to where they could look in the mirror. Oh, which they can. Hold on. But if they could look in the mirror at themselves and say, I was wrong about this person. They were right. This is real. Mm. Three witchy sisters. The power of three. Now, I always notice how the one in the middle, eyes wide open, the non-believer, the non-dreamer. The two there on the side, they got their eyes shut like, I believe, I believe. Or they're seeing something they can't believe. But the one in the middle's like, I need to see it to believe it. But like I said, them two on the ends, they like, I've seen it. And I do believe it. There is a higher purpose. There is a higher calling. There are celestial, blessed, divine beings. Because I've seen it. Okay? Did you see that? Okay? So, it's like while these people were out here trying to make you out to be like something was really wrong with you, there was never anything wrong with you. You were just different. You were just blessed. You were just anointed. You were just special. You were just God's chosen. And we see things a little different. We believe in things that are a little different. Some of us had made the mistake of expressing ourselves, opening ourselves up to people that would never understand that part of life, that aspect, to even ponder on, to even, because they're nowhere near that, because they're not trying to grasp that there's more beyond this reality. Okay? Reality, the key word. There's more to that. And if there's more than that, there's more to being. Okay? If you believe in that, you can believe in this. But some people, they know what's up, but they just don't talk about it. Okay? They're not vocal. They know what's going on. I feel like your whole life people knew what you were, but they were just scared to admit it. Because once they admit it, they see themselves for who they are. Okay? That's why people, they lock people away. They make people seem as though, they've lost it all. Yeah, because they don't want to face themselves. Because facing you, because you can tear through them and see everything. Everything. And they just don't want you to face the fact that they know. They don't want to face themselves. Huh. Okay. Wow. Yeah, played you. Yeah, thief. And because of this, there were many times when people felt as though they could take things away from you that they felt you didn't deserve. You weren't competent. Competent. If I'm saying that right, yes. Because I get mixed up. I'm not a genius. Okay, I'm not sitting here trying to say big words and all that to try to sound like I'm just, I know. No. Competent, right? Okay? Like you just could not look out for yourself. Like they had to have everything in their ruling. Okay. But then again, when they couldn't get it lawfully given to them, they just took it. And it wanted you to sit there and just watch them take it. Yeah. They try to take everything of importance out of your life because what? You shine. You see through. You irritate them. Bad. Okay? Mm-hmm. They look at you. People you don't even know look at you. But like ones walk up to you because they're attracted to your light. Okay? They're attracted to that. Some people, they're like, that person's looking at me. Why are they looking at me like that? Because there's something in yourself that you have not discovered that they see, whether it's good or bad. You can't face yourself in the mirror and admit it. Okay? That's exactly. I'm telling you, no. Yeah, because these people, they're always under the influence. Most of these people. And that's where they want you to be. It's like the past wants you back. Whether you were a party animal or not, the past wants you back. But you don't hold on to the ghosts of the past. You only remember. You only remember, but the things that you remember, you learned. Some of these experiences you've had, you were not under the influence. Okay? Somebody might have said you partied a little too hard, or you did some kind of substance here that's got you tripping. Hey, it is what it is. But I feel as though you know what you know and you've seen what you've seen. You felt what you felt and it was real. Okay? These are people that are trying to throw you off of your gifts. You really have gifts. Something that they don't believe in. Okay? Yeah. We have bad karma here. And I feel like these people trying to throw you off of your path, they're getting bad karma. These are people that stole from you. You were different. They couldn't change. Okay? They're getting bad karma. All right? Jackpot here. You're getting some kind of inheritance, a spiritual inheritance. You might be winning some money. Something might be coming to you from something from the past that they stole from you. People might have found it easy to steal from you because they felt as though you weren't all the way wrapped tight. And I'm just keeping it real. That's the real of the real. That's the truth. That shouldn't hurt your feelings because you know you're wrapped tight. So that shouldn't bother you. Because you know who you are and you accept that and move on. We're talking about if I was someone and couldn't accept myself, that's damn. I'm just saying, okay? So expect something here soon. All right? Moving on, an obsessive lover. Half the time, y'all, like I said, you express yourself to somebody. The pain, the things that you've went through. And moving on. I feel like you moved away from somebody. And like they tried to hurt you purposely from the things that you told them. But sometimes you gotta be quiet. And you gotta learn that person, because sometimes the person that you think loves you the most and would never hurt you, they be the demons that lurk in the dark to attack you. So you could have somebody here that is obsessed with you. They can't let you go. Some of you guys feel as if you got in the wrong union, okay? And that's okay, because 99% of us do. And then we realize, wait a minute now, like they say, that's the moment when you know you done effed up. And I'm going to say it like that, like, oh no, that's the moment. But you're moving on now. You're courageous within your steps, within your path. You keep moving forward. Your life is adjusting to where it should be. Because right here, I feel like they're getting bad karma though for this. Whoever this obsessive lover is, whoever these obsessive people, these karmic people that has been in your life, they're realizing that you were the key, that you were the map. All that, baby. The compass, the what do you call that thing at the bottom of the, I can't think of it, of the map. The legend. Okay? The legend. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're moving away from these people and you never felt better. You get to breathe, you get to stretch, you get to be you. Okay? You're running into people that resonate with you. Okay? They're not expecting all this just, I mean, people are crazy because they're like, oh, you have this type of power. Well, can you move that tractor trailer with your mind? You probably could. What is that? Telekinesis? What is that? What that is? Where you can bend spoons and things like that? I'm sure there's some people in the world that can do that. That's a mind over matter thing. Okay? Fake flexing in reverse. These people stole and was running around. They can't do this anymore though. But they were running around fake flexing on your money, buying this and that, walking in, doing all type of stuff in front of you. Okay? In front of you. Not realizing that you shine so bright that you penetrated their plan, right? So these people are having legal issues. Mm, mm. Maybe that obsessive lover is having a lot of legal issues now because they got together with a bunch of people and was trying to do things. This person could always be high or drunk. They're getting bad karma. They made wrong decisions here, okay? Wrong decisions. Look, cloud hungry. Them and their little rat friends, little rat fink friends, they're getting karma. Because the card says anything, does anything, makes ish up, and very dramatic. So everything that they were saying about your dreamy, spiritual, loving, open heart that's been battered so many times, but it still loves and it still beats. Yeah. These people are going to get bad karma. Very bad karma. Okay? Things aren't going to pan out the way that they think that they are. Never will. Okay? Never will. They might as well just go on. Go on. Let people be. Go on. Yeah. Trying to threaten you, scare you, intimidate you from you knowing the truth because they believe in something else that, okay, I'm the type, I believe in everything. But I know what to play with and what not to play with. It seemed like they were on the devil's playground. I don't step foot on that. Okay? There's a boundary. Now, if I go over there, I'm compromising everything that I believe in. If I stay over here, I'm fine. But if I go over there playing around and ha ha ha, okay, first of all, I'm a fool. Second of all, like I said, I'm compromising everything that I believe in by playing on that playground. The rides might look fun, but the consequences when you get on that ride, that's what you need to be worried about. Okay, crossing that boundary, and these people have. They'll give up anything and everything. Look, caught a case. Yeah, these to me, yeah, sexual infection and all that. But I feel like, they've caught a spiritual case of the heebie jeebies. Because these people are just all in their mind right now. They're scared. And somebody here, they they have a fixation on you. Okay? Because I feel like they felt you were weak, but you were only strong enough to move away from them. Now they feel like you belong to them. Which, God's showing them right now, as a matter of fact. Okay? Yeah. This person, they can't, just because they can't quit fixating on you. They can't quit trying to stop things, okay, from coming into your life. Love. Yeah, look. Trying to dig up dirt on you, trying to find anything to stop you, trying to make somebody think that you done lost your mind, you're delusional and all this other stuff, when that's what they are. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Isn't that something? But I love when people F around and find out. I mean, I just do. I be like, oh, it's the best feeling. You don't even have to do nothing, honey. Just sit back and give it, put it in God's hands. He'll take care of it. Yeah, no, because he got your back. He's always had your back. All right, your spirit guides, your ancestors. I'm telling you, somebody's getting towed up. What did I say about the devil's playground? You over there playing around, getting on them rides. Woo! What did you pay to get on them rides? They look so beautiful until you get on them. When you get on them, they start squeaking and they look rusty, like they could give out at any moment. What did you do? What did you do to get on that ride? You better stay yourself on that other side of that line. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Okay? Because that mistake, that's on them, honey. You doing what you're supposed to be doing. Just sit back. Just sit back because it's quiet. It's quiet. Have you noticed like a peacefulness within your soul? Have you noticed that you feel a little bit more energetic? You feel a little bit more like you've had a night's rest? You know? You feel like nothing can stop you. You know what you know. Okay, you know what? God's not fond of ugly. How does it go? God don't like ugly, but he's not too fond of pretty. Have you ever heard that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So that means, if you're trying to be all this and all that off somebody else's pain, you know what? Things ain't gonna go right. Mm-mm. No. Yeah, see, bully and calm. Yeah, chill, chill, chill. Because it's like, these people are getting handled. Because it was the innocence they come up against. I feel like you brought no drama. You weren't there for the drama. Okay? You're chilling. They kept bothering you. They kept coming for you. Okay? Like, you keep on coming. You keep on coming. Okay. 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 Well, now they're going to see what it feels like to actually get bullied. They're going to see what it feels like to get talked about, laughed at. Oh my. Somebody's picture might end up in the freaking local newspaper. Look at here. Mm-hmm. What was all that mess you was talking? What was you talking about? They getting mail from everywhere with issues, past due bills, having to show up in court, all this other stuff. Look at this person. They don't know what to do. And all this is behind this individual that I thought it would be funny to take from and run their name through the mud and that's exactly how somebody talks. They just stumble over everything because they know they're wrong. You can't talk when you're lying. Every now and then people get, they stammer. You see what I'm saying? They stammer. But when you're sitting there lying and know you're lying, your soul is scared to speak. So you start doing all this weird stuttering. That's how somebody's talking right now. They're like that. And they got to stop. And you gotta, yeah, because you got to get your story right. Okay? Because you know it's a damn lie. All right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Play if you want to. I know what's up. accident. Okay? Yeah. I feel like somebody here was trying to cause something to happen to you, or try and threaten you and say that they're going to make an accident happen, or something's going to happen to you if you don't listen to what we say, or do what I want you to do. Oh, you don't want to be with me, or you don't want to be with us anymore? Well, we're going to cause something to happen to you. Don't listen to them people because you're protected. Don't listen to them people. Mm-mm, honey. If they talking about sending something after you, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Don't let nobody. No. No. Because when you're strong and when you know you got that armor on, and I've done so many readings about having that armor, the Holy Grail, let them send them. Because they're going to go right back. And how you know who you talking to don't got that person's back that you trying to mess with and threaten and bother and scare? You're not scaring nobody. That's what kills me. Look at here, yeah. Watch out now. Watch out now. The wind is going to blow real hard, and when it knocks down, I don't know. Like the big bad wolf said, I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down. Okay? What was it? The house of sticks, straw, but then the house of bricks he couldn't blow down? What are you talking about? I think that's it. With the sticks and the straw? I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that in so long, but think about it. Okay? So, I don't know. I don't know. People like that, I look at crazy. Look at you. You gaining notoriety. You gaining abundance. More abundance. More people are listening to what you have to say because they've been through the same damn thing that you have. And they like, I know. It's somebody that resonates with me. Okay? They can help me and guide me the right way. All this other mess, no, let's talk about what we're doing here and now. Okay? And look, commitment in reverse. Yeah, you got away from somebody, baby. You got away from somebody. Look. Somebody, we're going to try to bring you a dirty offer here. Because it's coming out on dirty offer, moving on. You was done with somebody. They want to come and they want to like love bomb you and butter you up thinking that you are going for it. And if this has happened, it was merely just a trap. Okay? Sitting here taking these dirty offers. The devil offered them something and they took it. And so now they want to sit up and bully you because they're scared their soul's in peril. Well, it just is, honey. You can't do nothing about that. You can't do jack nothing about it. Okay? But set up, stammer over your words, and just be fake. Okay? I can't see it no other way. I'm sorry. But, yeah. We have the winged seer here. Alright? No, you see. And you can see through. You've never been a lie about what you can do, what you can see. Okay? You have everything in one vessel. So how? People want to bully you because you truly can see stuff. You truly. Okay? You're not just sitting there. You don't have to listen to nobody. Follow your own good advice. That's all you had to do was tap into your intuition and understand who you are. Alright? You don't need nobody to sit there and try to tell you this and tell you that. And half the stuff they're telling you, it's not right. They trying to turn your brain on in a certain other way that you're not supposed to have your brain being guided. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mildew fairy, cleanup time. See, you come along, clean it up. Make it shake in another way. See, they don't want that. They don't want that. They want you to be controlled by what is the control. If they control If they can control this part of your brain, then okay. But if you know the all knowing, the winged seer, I follow my own good advice. I know which way to go. I know what to do. Yeah. Cleanup time. That's when you purify your mind, you purify your soul. Okay? You make it make sense yourself. Okay? A person can only tell you so much until you have to soar yourself and know which way to go. And you do. They don't like that. You can think for yourself. Two Little Witches. Magical space clearing time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look how they look all tranced. That's why people, honey, half the time they walk around looking like, damn it, the Walking Dead. Okay, the Walking Dead. Because their mind has been auto-tuned into something and someone that is leading them in the wrong direction. They're like little toy soldiers that have been on the devil's playground. There may be two people here, maybe even three, that are coming up against you in that way, trying to cause accidents, trying to cause anything so you don't say anything. Because anytime you speak, you can move. It's a movement. Okay? Uh-huh. Yeah. See, Beacon Fairy, guidance. But where will it lead you? Most of these people that have listened to individuals, their life is in chaos because they've done things. They've done things that they've been told to do that The guidance you have is just to open the eyes, open the perspective, broaden people's horizons. That's what it's about. Because you know which way you want to walk. It's up to you to choose which way. Now, if you want somebody to tell you which way to go, that's on you. But if you know, because y'all unlock it, okay? Unlock it and stand on it. Unlock it. You can unlock it. All you have to do is sit there and tap into yourself. Then you can connect to a higher source, a higher frequency that is going to lead you to open your mind. Okay? To a broader space and time. We have which at the end of the world, an important end and a new beginning. Yeah. So they don't want this new beginning, but it's happening. It's going to take form. It's going to take place, regardless of what anybody's trying to do. Things change. People don't want difference. People don't want change. Everyone has to be in the repetitive same cycle. Everyone is, I see you, I see me. I see you, I see me. Do you see? Everybody's pinging off each other. No. That's how you're going to gain your focus. And that's how you've always been. And people don't like that. You walk by your own beat of your drum. Okay? That's how you do. That's how you do. Alright? You open yourself up. Don't be scared. And when that starts happening, but some of y'all, you're not going to be scared because it's been happening. But when you do that, you sit down and you connect with yourself in silence. You feel it. Ghost of the pumpkin patch. Count your blessings. Yeah. You'll be so happy that you did. Because, all these people that try to manipulate, that try to do it and just swear that they want the best for you and all this and all that, you know what? They want the best for themselves. Because if you're trying to tell me what to do and you can't even get your ducks in a row, clean your closet out, and get your life right, who in the hell are you to try to tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? You, you got me off. Y'all, I'm working on my little potty mouth. Because I'm not even going to lie. I do have a potty mouth, okay? And sometimes it goes the distance. And I've been calming it down lately, y'all. I've calmed it down. Because I act a fool. I'll say some things now. But I'm trying to calm it down because that's not my existence. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. But honey, sometimes I will go in. And I don't have time. I don't have time. Okay? I told you I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And I'm keeping it real by saying that. Okay? Alright, it will go. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah. People are watching and observing you, trying to see what you're going to do next. Trying to see how they can frame you in some way or the other. Look, you're fine. You're fine. It's just that they wanted to slow things down for you. Slow your finances down. But you know what? That didn't stop you. You stayed stable, right? Okay? You followed your intuition. You saw this before it came. You were told before it came. So how can anybody stop something that you already know because you're 10 steps ahead? Look at here. The Seven of Pentacles trying to stop the seeds that you have planted. You felt like something wasn't going anywhere. Like you were never going to accomplish something. Yeah. Because see, people were working behind the scenes trying to hold things up. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Cancer. Huh. Okay. Ooh, yeah. 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 Okay, hold on. Hold on now. We got the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay. See, you are supposed to be in abundance. You're not supposed to live a poverty of life. All right? You're supposed to have this. This is your blessing. This is yours. Okay? But see, look at here. The devil here, Capricorn energy. We had some people doing moon magic. Some type of moon, some ritual, whatever. Because these people, they thought they didn't face judgment. There's no judgment. Like, that's that holier than thou complex. That's that God complex. Oh boy, when you get like that, there is no way. Okay? There's no way. These people need to count their blessings if they have any. I'm just saying, they're trying to disturb you, but you're on the right side. You see what I'm saying? With the Queen of Swords, you're very, very knowledgeable. You know a lot that these people don't know. You know the demise that these people don't even see coming for them. Okay? So while they're over here trying to disturb your peace of mind, you're still being blessed abundantly. Your cup runneth over. All right? There's no end. You're protected. God's got you. Always has. Through the sunshine, through the rain. Okay? Yeah. So somebody thought they was doing something by disturbing. Okay, we have, oh my goodness, the Seven of Wands here. Leo energy trying to block. Somebody's going to get in trouble for this. Somebody's trying to block your shine, block your light, block everything about you because you come with the hammer. The sword cuts through, but you come with the hammer. Okay? The Five of Cups here, Scorpio energy. Yeah, there could have been a Scorpio here doing something against you. A water sign, period. Okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, Now they're lost in regret and thinking to themselves, why did they do this? Because it's like there's just no sense in it. Like, it was a stupid move. Someone worked on impulse. All right, we have the Three of Wands here. Yeah, somebody been somebody's been getting your money for a while. Something here. Somebody's been getting resources for a minute. They've been trying to pull the wool over people's eyes. Okay, like they're not doing this. Like something's wrong with you. They're expecting something. Yeah, because they felt at one point you might give up and they could just get it all, absorb all your energy, all your resources, everything that you have. But that's not happening. Okay, they working on the wrong side of the fence. Yeah, look at here. The Four of Pentacles right there on Capricorn. The Devil. Yeah, they was doing so. The Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Okay, yeah. Somebody was doing, this was straight thievery. Huh. It's like they were being blatant about it or something. With this Ten of Pentacles, this is supposed to be yours. This could have been family. Look at that. They thought they wouldn't be judged because they was family. What in the... These are some delayed, dysfunctional people. Okay? But you know, you're not tripping. The Ace of Wands here, but you're still moving on, moving forward with determination. It's like they were after what you had with a passion. With the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, this could have had anything to do with work or what you do or... I'm telling you now. Look at here. For coming for you. Oh, yeah. For coming for you. Not only do they get to watch you go forward with integrity, they get to go through these towers. You're going to get a good tower here. Okay? You're going to get a good tower. But boy, Lord, have mercy. People, and it is appreciated that you have moved on and did the things that you had. Look, the Hermit in reverse. These people aren't looking within. You look within. There could have been a low vibrational Virgo here doing this. Or nobody thought that the light would have been shed on it. Like nobody would think it was them or something. Oh boy, they didn't think it through too good, did they? Okay, yeah, we have the Two of Cups. Cancer energy here. Yeah. Somebody that was obsessing over you, they might have made it seem like you were still together. But through all of this, you still have that loving energy and you deserve love. They were trying to hold this back too. Okay. Relationships, all that. They were stopping at nothing. And like I said, this could have been your own damn family. With the Five of Swords here. Yeah. Because somebody just couldn't let something go. Somebody in your family is a hater. A big time hater. Just, ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Look, the Four of Swords here. You know who it is. They be trying to come at you in your sleep and stuff like that. You know who it is. Yeah. You know who it is. Big time hater. Trust your intuition. Trust your gut. Don't let nobody... I told you this once. Look. The Empress in reverse. I told you this once. Now you sit there and you broaden your mind. And you sit there and think about it. Think about words that are said, actions. All that. You figure out who it is. And then you know you'll be right. Because if you've done it before, you know. If you've thought it before, that was your intuition telling you, you right, you right. Go with it. Go with it. Because sometimes when you just go with it, it's the truth. People try to steer you from the truth. That's what I'm saying. When you know that something's not right, when you feel that somebody's fake, you're right. Because you can feel that vibe. That is a natural instinct to fear, to not fear, wipe that, to sense danger. When you sense danger, you know somebody's not right. Okay? And you're going to be right. All right? So, let me get some more cards on this. I'll get the Alice in Wonderland and the one I start out with. Okay, look at here. Like I said, it's all in the golden afternoon. Inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. You will know who this is. Okay? It's not going to be a secret to you. You tap into yourself. Alright? Anybody can tell you it's them, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes it's the opposite. You get what I'm saying? Belong to your own dream. Create your own life, and that's exactly what you're doing. You don't need these people. You are a dreamer. You're beyond reality. Forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. What am I telling you? You belong to you and God. And you will be led. Open yourself up. Okay? Open yourself up to those realms. Alright? Lead the way. Because this is where you're at. When you figure that out, you're going to lead the way, baby. You're going to lead other people. And they're going to be like, okay, well. But you're not leading them to control them. You're leading them to activate their self. We all activate. Okay? And I'm not talking about, y'all, I'm silly. I'm not talking about the Wonder Twins. What is it? Wonder Twins activate. No, I'm not. Huh? Well, if you're in a twin flame union, you might say that, you know. But yeah, I'm not talking about Wonder Twins activate. And they get the little, you remember that on Saturday mornings, dang it. I know I'm not that old, but you know now. Use your time well. Make every moment count. Alright? Because it's priceless, I'm telling you. Activate yourself, honey. And you'll be like, wait, what? I know you lying. You know when somebody's lying and everything, honey. Activate yourself, baby. Okay. Yeah, strange Valentine in reverse. Strangely lonely, isn't it? Love, wait a minute. Love is strange. Same thing. No, it's not. Because somebody here is strange following it up after you. Keeping up. Immense effort in advance, yeah. Yeah. Keep up with yourself. Don't keep up with nobody else. What I say, following in up after you. Alright. Alright, you guys, that's what I got in me tonight. Okay? Woo, that's what I got in me. I gave y'all the best of me tonight. Okay? So, I love y'all. And remember, man, we all activate. Okay? So, keep God first. And I'll see you guys later. Keep God first, always and always and always, always again. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.